Hi, my name is Sonia from Cosmic Harmony. I'm going to do a tarot reading for you today and see what messages want to come out. The way I understand reality to be is that our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. So with the tarot, we can look at what may be going on in the outer world around us and the current energy coming towards us, the people in our lives, and by looking at our reflection in those experiences and people, we can dive into our own subconscious, which is creating our reality every moment. Becoming aware of our subconscious can help us be more apt to heal and discover who we really are and what we want to experience, making our creation a more conscious experience. If you would like a personal reading, email me at the email address below and I will email you the rates. There is also information about my writings, stories, and world meditations down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, there is a link down below for that. And lastly, I appreciate any likes, shares, and subscribes. That helps the channel grow and get out there to more people. Thank you. Hello, so this is a general collective message for any sign. I pulled some tarot cards and some oracle cards, and after I pulled out the message, I kind of started crying because it's kind of a big message today. But I'll start out by showing where I see people are coming from. So first, we got the owl reversed, and this is basically it's scarcity mentality. So feeling a lack in whatever area of your life or multiple areas of your life, okay? Hold on. We also got 3 cards. We got the dragonfly reversed, the hawk reversed, and the bat reversed. Okay, all 3 of these reversed. They basically indicate someone who they're suspicious. You have a busy, restless mind, like full of anxiety. You think that like there's other people or the universe or the world has like a vendetta against you, okay? And you also got the cobra upright. And the cobra upright basically talks about taking a moment to pause. It's like the hanged man in the tarot. Taking a moment to get a different perspective and go within and listen like the hermit. So, okay, so first we got the 5 of fire. And as you can see in the card, it's like 2 guys fighting, okay? And this card, it represents like rivalry, dominance over another. Like you may have felt like you were violated by another, and so you want to fight for your basically it's like you feel violated, so you fear a loss of self, like a loss of your sense of self. And so you feel like that you can gain that back by having dominance over another in some way or another. But what this card is basically, the message of this card is that you have 2 paths that you can take right now. You can condone the behavior by reacting to it, or you can choose differently. And it's basically saying to treat others how you want to be treated and look at how you're judging another, because that's the way that you'll be judging yourself, or you'll be judged. We've got then a 9 of air. And in this deck, That card is basically saying to connect to universal consciousness to gain insight on what on what and who you are, so that you can act from that in the world instead of reacting to other people's actions. And basically, like, in doing that, you're connecting to universal consciousness. And it's like knowing the power in that force. Okay, so then the other three cards I got from the deck. Hold on, my doorbell rang. I'll be right back. Okay, the other three cards that came out from this deck. The first one is love. And this one is number 12. In the regular tarot, this would be the Hanged Man, which is the one where you pause to gain a different perspective. And also, it's represented by the sign of Pisces, which also Jesus Christ is considered a Pisces and also known for like this universal love. And with that card, it's basically, it's like love comes in many different forms, and the force can make us or break us. And when you connect with the cosmic love, it influences all of your behavior, how you act in the world. And the card is asking you, like, for you to know how connected you are. It's asking you to ask yourself how you feel about yourself. And by looking at how you feel about yourself, you can determine how connected you feel to that universal cosmic love. And having that love for yourself, it's not like a conceited love, because it doesn't need anything, because it contains all. One way that I like to think about it is like us individual humans, we could think of ourselves as like a light bulb, and a love would be like the electricity that lights us up, okay? And so what it's basically saying is that if other people's light is dim and say they are doing things or saying things or whatever that is causing pain in you or others, are you dimming your light and reacting towards that, or are you shining brighter? Because that universal light, to overcome like the pain and the hatred or whatever, the rivalry that is out there, it shines light on the shadows, like revealing what's in the shadows and engulfing it with its light. So if you want the pain in your life or in the world to end, it's asking you to gather from that source and shine brighter. The next card is knowledge. This card is basically asking you to become more knowledgeable at this time. It's also number 9 card of the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. in the tarot, and the Hermit shines his lamp on that knowledge and gains insight. And it's really about like shining the lamp on yourself. It's like you get alone and you shine that light on the inside to see what's in there. And the next card I got was intuition. Okay? Intuition is the knowledge that comes from that source. That electric source that, if you compare it to the light bulb. And, but it's asking you to listen to your intuition, like know who you are. Okay, so now I'm going to get into the tarot. So, in the past, I'm showing the Three of Bows, which is showing some type of fulfillment. And this could have involved 3 people. The bows are about like passion and but yeah, it's showing fulfillment. Okay, now we get into the current energy, and the current energy is we've got the Archer, and then we've got the Two of Bows, which is decision. Okay, and this Archer, basically it's saying, okay, you're making a choice which path you're going to go down. And so aim it at the one that you want to go down. The Archer also represents the sign of Cancer. Okay. I'm going to show you 3 cards at a time in the future. Okay. So the first card that came out is the 3 of Arrows. In this deck, it represents jealousy, but it's like heartache, right? The 7 of Cups, or vessels in this deck, but anyway, that is like confusion, delusion in the regular tarot, and it represents mourning in this deck. And then the Guardian. The Guardian is the same as the Devil in the regular tarot deck. Okay, and the Devil represents things that we're bonded to. So it can be addictions, and addictions come in like many different forms. Like, you know, there's, of course, you know, people talk about drugs and alcohol, but there's so many more addictions than that. There's addictions to feelings, like feeling like crap. There's codependency. There's addictions to I don't know, but there's just a lot. Okay, and what I'm showing with these 3 cards is that basically out of this, you're going to release, and I'll show you why I'm saying that, but you're going to release your addiction, the thing that's keeping you bonded. It could be ties from the past, like things from the past that are causing you pain. My camera ran out of space, so I had to delete some real quick. But what I was saying is that you're going to mourn over dropping your addictions. So those things, because they were like a safety net for you. Like you were using them as a safety net for you. And dropping them, letting them go, is going to be sad for you. Okay? And also the Devil can also represent the sign of Capricorn. Okay. These are the 3 cards I got next. So we got the King of Arrows, which can be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The 3 of Stones and the Knight of Stones. Okay? So what I'm showing is that you need to be super clear on what you want to experience in this life. And the King of Arrows knows exactly what he wants, makes decisions to get what he wants, and moves forward. And he doesn't let emotions sway him off the path of what he wants. Like, I mean, like, you know how, you know, if you have, yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, but I'm showing collaboration. The Three of Stones is collaboration, creativity, building something. It's like, yeah, with others. And then the Knight of Stones. And the Knight of Stones is specifically Virgo. It can be Capricorn or Taurus. And this is basically probably either you going with an offer to someone to collaborate with them, or someone coming to you to collaborate with you on something. And so that's all the tarot cards I got, but this was the overall energy of the reading that came out, and it was wholeness. And I'm going to read you that message because it's really awesome and it all fits together. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, so there's the card. I'll hold it up while I read. It says, acknowledge the oneness of all life. Recognize that you are part of something larger. You have a connection here with not only this life and physical body, but with the divine and the universe. Ganesha is guiding you to recognize the sacred truth that you are a divine being here to give and receive love. It is time to recognize your role in this life. You are complete and whole as you are. You lack nothing. The simplest way to win hearts is through your actions. Green is representative of the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. The heart chakra is the center where we experience love. When the heart chakra is open, you are able to create a safe and supportive, loving environment. When the heart chakra is clear and in balance, you will find compassion for all life. You may be empathetic and empathic. You may be able to see the divine in other people. You will find you are happy and fulfilled because you are fulfilling your divine purpose in service to humanity. Your sense of self is not limited to the ego. Your consciousness will expand and you will realize that to love others is to love yourself, because we are all one. This card symbolizes peace. You are asked to take a moment and hold the color green in your heart. You may experience soothing, relaxed feeling that will bring you a sense of renewal and self-control. If you are in need of healing, breathe deeply and affirm your healing and health. So that's the message for the collective today. Thanks.